Welcome everybody to the Congressional TikTok follow-up. Today, CEO Chu will be taking on Congress not with his words, but with his fists.
From Singapore, weighing in at 160 pounds, the boss, Mr. China.
Mr. China, a name given to Mr. Chu by Laura Ingram, who is unaware that he is in fact from Singapore. Speaking of manic, confused women, I am joined here today by Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Okay, first, I would just like to say I am neither manic nor confused. And, secondly, it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, Ms. Cortez, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here today. Of course, I'm assuming it's the real you. You don't have a blue check mark anymore, so there's no way for me to know for sure.
I would ask that you please refrain from bringing that up with me. It is highly triggering, and I will have to hide under the desk.
And their opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 238 pounds,
Patch Dastardly, a.k.a. Dan Crenshaw, has been in Congress for just 4 years, and in that short amount of time has accumulated the 5th highest stock returns out of everybody in Congress.
He is giving Mama Bear Pelosi a run for her money.
That's right, AOC, and not only is Dan Crenshaw breaking in the big bucks on Wall Street, he is raking in the super PAC money, millions of dollars a year, going to this man, no self-funded. He uses other people's money to get re-elected. He is a financial genius and a serious threat to Mr. Chu. There's one thing Dan Crenshaw can't stand, it's communism, because there's nothing worse than an undeserving person spending other people's money.
Mr. Technical.
And there he is, folks, Mr. Technical himself, Mr. Richard Dick Hudson. Mr. Hudson is extremely technologically savvy, and he knows a thing or two about a Wi-Fi network. You connect to his network without his permission, and he will give you the beatdown of your life.
Oh my god, it's true. I once saw one of his staffers try to connect to his network, and he beat him up so badly I thought he was going to die. But it was a Republican staffer, so I thought it was okay.
To date, Congressman Hudson has missed 296 roll call votes. Imagine if you failed to do your job 296 times. You'd think you'd be fired, but not Congressman Hudson. He knows how to retain a job.
Well, I have missed 18, but that's because of January 6th, and if you don't think that's the reason, you obviously hate women.
And from New Jersey, weighing in at 100 pounds, the professional reptile.
The professional reptile, folks, Frank Pallone, my personal congressman. In office for 38 years, which is longer than you and I have been alive, AOC.
You know, I could see why some people would say that's a problem, that we should have term limits in Congress, but this man happens to be a Democrat, so it's fine.
Congressman Pallone is very concerned about your privacy on the internet, which is why he voted yes on the Patriot Act.
I just looked it up, and he's missed 318 roll calls, which you would think is pretty bad, but since he's been in Congress for almost 4 decades, that's actually really great by congressional standards.
Congress, where you can fail to do your job hundreds of times, then vote to give yourself a raise at the end of the year.
It's not as easy as you think it is. Sometimes I have to travel really far and cry in front of cameras.
And this match is underway, AOC. Crenshaw going for the immediate blind side!
We're taught not to let the witness have a second to think, just barrage them right away.
Crenshaw trying to take Chu into the corner. Looking for the congressional bullying. Will he get there? No! Chu fights out. Oh, Chu going on the offensive. The Singapore sling!
That backflip is actually what I do when constituents come to my office and I don't want to talk to them. Right out the back window.
Oh, Mr. Technical wasting no time to throw his weight around. And obscure the camera, and he's gone. The boss dispensing some high kicks of justice to the face of Dan Crenshaw. Patch Dastardly tries to weasel into a corner. Oh, and the boss is going to deal in some Tamil torture. Ooh, Patch Dastardly with the rake to the eyes. Congress assures privacy by blinding everyone on Earth, starting with Mr. Chu. Ooh, Patch with the G-Man slam. Down into a full tax collection. Oh, it hurts to watch.
Oh, I bet all the Republicans would just love if I wrapped my feet around their head and threw them around the room like that, because they're all in love with me.
The boss attacking Patch's last good eye. And there's Mr. Technical with the Congressional interference. Oh, the boss didn't like that. But hips don't lie, and Mr. Hudson's got a lot of them. Oh, Mr. Chu takes his rage out on Pallone. Now it's Mr. Technical's turn to receive justice. Oh, he just connected with the floor's network. The boss looking for Patch Dastardly. Squares up, ready to fight. Oh, right into the corner. Look at the boss. Look at the complete confidence. He knows he can stand up to Congress and win.
Though I do not support the banning of TikTok, I must say, no one stands up to Congress and wins. Mr. Chu must pay the price for his insolence and sell off all his stock so the people are doing it to me can buy it.
Oh, and the boss takes out the professional reptile. And down goes Patch Dastardly. The boss re-enters the ring, makes a beeline for Congressman Hudson. Oh, and yet again he re-networks his face to the floor. The professional reptile realizes the boss is near and gives him a wide berth. Now that's a man who knows how to make an entrance into a ring. Patch Dastardly will not be brought down that easily. Oh, and the boss gives the gift of pain to Patch Dastardly's face.
They love to receive gifts.
Yes, you do, and that's why you're under a house ethics investigation. Oh, and the boss is at the top turnbuckle. Is he gonna do it? He signals to the crowd. Yes, he's going for it. Oh, the Singapore super kick to the face. This has got to be it. There's no way that Patch makes the tag. And here comes Mr. Technical. Huge weight advantage on the boss, though somehow not able to use it currently. A 1 count.
So if I don't agree with Congressman Hudson on almost anything, I'm going to have to ask that you stop fat shaming him because I find that deeply offensive as a beautiful person.
Oh, and the boss is not letting the professional reptile get away. Tossed out of the ring like yesterday's garbage. Not many people know this, but the boss is actually a master of karate and taekwondo. His prowess on full display as he hands Congressman Hudson his ass, which Congressman Hudson proceeded to shake and get bodied for it. Along with Patch Dastardly. The boss is on fire. He can't be stopped. The people cheer for the beating, the righteous beating that he doles out.
Any day an old heterosexual white man catches a beating is a good day for America.
Congressman Hudson, unaware of what planet he's currently on. Pallone thought he was safe hiding on the corner. Oh! That's one way to get him out of office. Oh, no! Patch Dastardly is out. It's just the boss and Hudson now. Oh, right to the throat. This has got to be it, folks. Oh, what unholy magic is this? The professional reptile. Soulless. Satan-bound. Dark magic. Seriously, folks, how did he get conscious and back in the ring? Truly, he is the devil. Oh, there goes the boss. Oh, 5-star Singapore smash. The ref, slower than molasses with the count. Patch Dastardly fixing things like usual. Oh, and the boss is ready to finish what he started. He's lining up for the kick. And, oh my god, it's countered. The Swamp Creature special. Oh, did not see that coming. And he walks off. And here comes Pallone. Oh, right to the back of the head. A little too old and a little too slow. The boss forgetting which corner he's in. Oh, but he's going to make him pay for it. Oh, and he hits him with the poo-poo FU. Oh, look at those mighty visceral strikes he's laying on Patch Dastardly's face. Or what's left of it. Lone misses, catches a foot. Oh, Hudson gets launched. Oh, big punch. This has got to be it. But we can't forget, folks, that once you've sold your soul, the power of Satan himself flows through your veins. Patch Dastardly suspiciously far away from his corner. And, oh, promptly knocked down. Oh no, the boss, in a rare miscalculation, missed his target. Oh. The boss has got to be careful here. This is a man that went from public servant to multi-millionaire. He does not mess around.
See, I figured out that you don't actually need all that money because it just brings lots of unwanted attention on you. I used to be a waitress and now I make $200,000 a year. I'm basically a millionaire by any standard of the rest of the world. But nobody cares because they say I'm the poorest one in Congress.
That's true, AOC. You really have pulled the wool over a lot of people's eyes.
Excuse me, that sounds like you're criticizing me, which I'm pretty sure is actual, literal violence against me.
No, I'm just trying to call this match.
No, you know what? You just threatened me. You must be in love with me, like everybody else in this arena.
Oh, the boss with a big boot to the professional reptile's face, and there's Mr. Technical with a fistful of regulation.
Regulation is freedom. Taxation is prosperity. I am beautiful.
Oh, that was a beautiful kick right to the professional reptile's scaly old face. And the count is broken again by the Texas Tunyon that is Patch Dastardly.
I, for one, hope that the boss wins, because I don't want TikTok gone. I want every avenue available to me to become internet famous.
It's comforting, AOC, to know that there's people in Congress with our best interest at heart.
During the pandemic, when I made it illegal for people to go outside and do stuff, and they had to be at home, I was a huge success on Twitch. I had easily 100 million fans, most of which were all in love with me.
The professional reptile, living up to his name, slithering away from the boss in fear. Patch Dastardly makes the tag, and enhanced interrogation on the boss. They don't usually do this in front of the cameras. Most people would be afraid to commit this level of assault on camera, but not Patch Dastardly, because he knows the government has a plan to invade The Hague if any official is ever tried for war crimes. That's real, by the way, you can look it up. Oh, and the boss shows off his cunning mind and pure athleticism, making short work of Patch Dastardly. The boss making sure that Patch can't write any more bad legislation for at least a month, crushing his fingers and his dreams. If it's worth doing once, it is worth doing twice. Consider yourself gotten back to, Congressman. The boss showing complete disrespect and the crowd is eating it up. Oh, Patch Dastardly with the eye gouge on the boss. And Patch Dastardly, a biblical man, a finger for a finger. You messed up mine, I'll bite off yours. Just like Jesus would have wanted. And just like Jesus, Mr. Chu is being beaten for our sins of electing such a stupid Congress. Oh, God, he's doing enhanced interrogation. Double the enhancement. Oh, the boss fights out. The boss fights back! Oh, elbow to the throat! Could this be it? Oh, big boot to Crenshaw's face! He's down! 1, 2, 3! Oh! Mr. Technical's too slow! The boss wins!
Here is your winner, the boss, Mr. China.
TikTok is saved!
Oh my god, when do I get to take a picture with him? Is it now?
Soon, AOC. Soon. Because the boss is there for us all.